Now, what you see happening here is near the beginning of the Cloverfield credits. There's something interesting in this credits, something that apparently I'm alone on noticing, but others will know soon. I'm looking at this on a DVD on my PS3. I'm incapable of changing anything in this movie. The first thing that I zoomed in on in this video was something that's resembling. Yes, it sounds crazy. And I know that the Cloverfield movie is says to not be about it. Of course it is not. But the makers of this movie didn't blatantly say that this isn't connected to it or sets it up. But something resembles the thing on Voltron's crest. Voltron's chest. The House of Eris crest. This thing that starts focusing in as soon as the thing starts. I have it on loop. As soon as you see the silver flash on it, you are seeing a little more detail. This movie has a background called an alternate reality game, made by the writers and director of this movie, and others associated with it. They made Bold Futura. They're an organization, a technological organization within the Cloverfield universe that can make any machine that can traverse anywhere in the universe, apparently. Anywhere on Earth, anywhere in the seas, anywhere there is a hyper level of heat or hyper level of pressure. If you want it, they'll do it. And that's why Takarato Oil Company is working with them. Another oil company in this Cloverfield universe, led by whatever his name is. Creepy guy, according to the description, according to an image of him that was put on the Takarato Oil website that movie makers made. Oh, the issue with this guy is creepy. He apparently has enhanced strength, maybe by gathering a group of people who try to attack him in different directions far away from him, taking him down pretty easily. He's Japanese, so he has a this character has an interesting history. Japanese doesn't say he automatically knows high karate, but this character, they apparently use the martial arts thing for him. So, anywho, uh, the reason why this seems like it's actually Voltron's crest is in part because of both Futura and, of course, because of the shape of this thing. It's an angular coat of arms. Coat of arms symbol. You may know what that is or may not, but it looks like this. Looking closely, you really see it. It has colors in it. Yellow. Looks like green. It looks like blue. I know it's not easy. It looks like red. In these two squares, it's like black, and in the middle, looks to be connecting them all. It's a metalish cross. Very, very detailed cross. Not too detailed to see, but it seems to be there. I have tested this and looked at this over and over again for over 2 years. Seriously, for over 2 years. I keep getting the same thing. And this year, really get a good look at it. The shape here looks like a Batman head, but it's not, because it also looks like it has a snout, wider silver snout here. Nose, button nose in the middle. Of course, it's not easy to detect on the phone, maybe. Zoom in. These look like fuzzied out yellowish eyes. I only suspect that this may be an elongated black lion head. Black lion for Voltron. Its ears stretched all the way up for whatever reason to make it look like it's not it. But all the while it is. Maybe. I'm only pointing this out because I have been noticing it for over 2 years. And have seen if anyone else has, and no one hasn't. Because no one has looked for anything Voltronish of this after they said this movie is not about it. They blatantly told us it's not about H.P. Lovecraft, monster from his stories, or anything else. They just said the movie is not about Voltron. I noticed that isn't blatant enough to say it's not connected to it. And at the time, Voltron didn't have any rights secured, as far as we knew at the time. Now they're relatively media, and it's probably not going anywhere. I wondered if studios are able to allow other studios to continue their franchise. I don't know if that can happen or not. I would like to know if that can happen or not. I'd definitely like to know. This movie may have been a pitch to get the rights to Voltron. It definitely looks like it. As you know, the monster in this movie, its design was used for the Voltron concept art put out in 2010 for that road beast. You know it looked exactly like the Cloverfield monster, even the things on its stomach. And it's so awesome looking when I remember it now. I gotta look at that again. In the lines, that's purely just concept for that concept. Concept for that concept. Based on Ravage from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. That is purely just for that concept. It's not official. Of course. It's too early. Yeah. So that's what I mostly wanted to say. The whole Takarato thing is important involving this theory. Testing it until I get blatant answers. And of course, both Ishira, they can basically build anything that you may see used by the Galaxy Alliance in Voltron. Then there's James Hawkins, Commander James Hawkins, from who commands Vehicle Voltron. I do question if his son was in this movie. Both of his sons, Robert Hawkins and Jason Hawkins. Was it Jason Hawkins? But yeah, it's something to question. They haven't given us everything about this movie, apparently, because of this very fuzzy, not so blatant thing. And then, of course, there's Matt Reeves, who spoke in the commentary. You can look for that if you have the DVD. He said there's a little something hopefully hidden and woven in the credits to echo that whole issue about I saw it, it's a lion, it's huge. And everyone thought he said, I saw it, it's a lion, it's huge. He said there's something to echo that, and that's in the credits. This is obviously it. Now, is this just for fun? Looks like it. If not, or if so, or if not, just for fun, this is really cool to me. I'm Voltron fan. Not hugely Voltron fan, but I'm into it. And waiting for the movie when it comes out 2028, I guess. I mean, relativity. What's happening? Just what's happening?